Frankly, best coaster at the park. Let's go. Good morning. We are on a bus to a place called Sun Moon Lake, which is meant to be very beautiful, and it's also got a place called Formosan Aboriginal Culture Village, which is, it has a Vekoma SLC, so yikes. Here we go. Look at this behind me. Let me get my camera in focus here. These huge mountains. We've just arrived at Formosan Aboriginal Culture Village, one of the most popular theme parks in Taiwan. And it is in the most gorgeous, gorgeous area, high up in the mountains. I am very excited about this. And here we are, Formosan Aboriginal Culture Village. I just want to point out, look over here. This is, oh wow, this might already be poking its head up as one of the most picturesque parks I've ever been to, and we've only just walked in the entrance. So another one of the reasons that this park is particularly popular is that it is also highly focused on the culture of the indigenous people to Taiwan, as you can probably tell from a lot of the decoration. So hopefully we'll be able to learn a little bit about that and shed some light on that in this vlog, as well as getting on the coasters. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to get it out of the way. This is the park's Vekoma SLC, which I will say looks very immaculately themed, but ay ay ay. Wow. Remembering that this queue is for a Vekoma SLC. This is a wow. Look at all the projections going on. Look at this. Themed boarding instruction videos. This is crazy. For the credit. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh. Oh my God.
You know what? I would ride that again.
I wouldn't. So Mayan Adventure, our first coaster of the day. Look, I initially, and you'll see if you watch my POV, I hated it. Obviously, it's a Vekoma SLC.
And it's my first with the over-the-shoulder restraints. And my initial reaction was that was so much worse because the headbanging was, for me, more uncomfortable than the tight vest restraint. But I think I do rate it more highly than Arkham Asylum, purely because of how good the theming in the area looks. You get this nice interaction with the waterfall through the Immelman Sidewinder, something. I forget what it is. It's nicely done, and honestly, I think that just the fact that this might be one of the best presented Vekoma SLCs in the world, I got to give it points for that. It sucks. As a coaster, objectively, it sucks, but I got to give it some credit. This place is beautiful. So with one coaster down, our next stop is going to be this one, the Mark Super Splash, called Armada Invencible, or Invencible, or something. It's either an English mistranslation or maybe it's Spanish. I'm not sure. It is in the Spanish area of the park. Over here, there is a rapids ride. There's this cool thing right here. We might check that out. There's also a gyro drop tower, and there is another roller coaster, which is it's called Space Mountain VR, and it's a Vekoma family coaster indoors in like a dark setting. So we'll see how that goes.
Such a beautiful light when I still watch you closer. I had longing for closure, and I'm wondering why.
Oh goodness gracious.
Oh, not too bad actually. It didn't get too wet.
It's a little rough, but I mean, it doesn't really matter on a ride like this, but interesting that it's running like that. Hoya! Fucking scared the shit out of me. That's a dirty
Well, now
trick.
we're fucking drenched.
That's a dirt. There's another one.
Nuh-uh. Get fucked. These people are evil. The fucking ops are laughing at us from the monorail.
Okay, that one was less well timed. Yeah. Mark Super Splash at Formosan Aboriginal Culture. Fuck off! Watch this dirty trick. That drenches you. That's worse than the splashdown. I think there's another one about to go off, so I'm going to take a step back. You get absolutely soaked from that. But that was a good ride. It runs a little, like, rough down that... Stop interrupting me. It runs a little rough down the hump here and stuff. The actual track sections are a little, like, bumpy. But it's nothing too bad because, it's a Mark Super Splash. It's quite mild, so you don't really, get any uncomfortable forces or anything. Pretty good ride. Very well themed. Which is a theme, a running pattern here at Formosan Aboriginal Culture Village. Time to check out the third and final coaster here. Wow. Now this is something. There's a big samba balloon right over there, and there is our coaster right up the back. Let's head right there. Are we at Disney? Space Mountain, and it's got a pre-show.
It's just a safety video.
This is a pre-show. How many rides have you been on that have a pre-show?
So many.
Here we go. So, hear me out. This little thing, this little Vekoma MK900 is the best coaster in this park. It's kind of good. It's fun. I like that. It's a zippy little family ride. There's one little pop of airtime in it too. And the theming, while not the best for this park, is still very good. So I like that. So also don't sleep on this little Jurassic Cruise ride here in the Aladdin Pavilion. It's just a dark ride, dark water ride, and it's kind of cool. There's some good animatronics in there. I'm very surprised by the quality of these two attractions in here. This is very impressive. Oh, whoa, hi. Okay. Just go straight through the restaurant. I love that. That was not that bad at all. The park is really quiet here today. We just got off the log flume gold mine adventure. Really good. They've got some good animatronics going on in there. It's really well themed. I like it. I like it a lot. There's one more ride I want to try out, which is the big gyro drop. Oh, and the rapids. We forgot about the rapids. We're going to be going to the rapids on the Spanish coast, in the Spanish coast area as well. So we'll check those out, and then we might check out some of the more cultural aspects of the park and just enjoy this beautiful, beautiful scenic park. Wowee. What a gorgeous part of the world to be on an Intamin gyro drop. This is gonna be cool. Whoa! That was cool, that was a good drop. Alright, we are having a great day here at Formosan Aboriginal Cultural Village. We're about to head up to the upper side of the park, which is no rides, more about the indigenous and Aboriginal culture of Taiwanese people, which I don't know very much about, so I'm very fascinated to learn about it and see what the park has to offer in that regard. And it's also the way that we go towards the cable car over towards Sun Moon Lake, which is meant to be very, very beautiful. So we're going to check that out. So we are riding the cable car over, can't see in the background there because of the fog, but Sun Moon Lake, and it is absolutely beautiful. And as far as we can tell, because we didn't get ticket checked, this is included with admission to Formosan Aboriginal Culture Village, so it's worth checking out. All right, that is definitely very much worth checking out. Make sure you allocate a bit of time for it, because there's also like restaurants, and you can go and check out Sun Moon Lake and see a few things once you're down there off the ropeway. But you do get free return, a free return trip with park entry. So definitely allocate some time during your day to come up here, get the ropeway down to Sun Moon Lake and check it out. We've just redone Armada Invincible. We're back in the park. We're gonna lap Space Mountain because, frankly, best coaster at the park. Let's go. It's been a good day here at Formosan Aboriginal Culture Village. We got a good number of laps on all the rides. We even did the SLC twice because we wanted to get back row, but unfortunately they were not letting us pick the back row, which is a shame. We did Armada Invincible twice, but the best coaster here is Space Mountain. That thing's actually a really fun little zippy family coaster. We've done it 7 times today. Really good. Fantastic lineup of rides here. It's a little bit small, but it's, you know, not the focus of the park, and the park overall is very, very beautiful, and all of the other stuff besides the rides is worth checking out too. So, cannot recommend this place enough. A full review will, of course, be coming. Wow, I am blown away. This has been a great day. We missed the last bus back to Taichung, but we think, thanks to some very friendly people, that we may have been saved, so fingers crossed. We are good. Thank God. Buses in Taiwan are tricky. They're really tricky. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I didn't even outro the vlog yesterday because we missed the bus at Formosan Aboriginal Cultural Village, and it was a bit of a catastrophe getting back here to Taichung, but it all turned out and we got back here in good time. Today's vlog is coming to you from Taiwan's largest theme park, Liufu Village Theme Park. We are hustling to get the train to get there now, so make sure you stay tuned and subscribe. That vlog will be coming very, very soon. Thanks for watching.